Hello, hello everyone. Good evening. How are we? I am Sam, aka the Free Frog, and we are here back in Scape. Yes, indeed. Oh, and it's going to be a chill stream tonight. Yeah, no major quests, no ridiculous bosses. We might have some Slayer bosses to do, but yeah, it's going to be a chill one. Hope you're all excited. Hope you're all having a good Sunday. Hello to Shady in chat, and Reaper, and Ziggy. Good to see you all. And yes, 2 seconds. Just looking over all of the things before I get into... Yes. So I've got a couple of things that I've got to recap on. And... Hello, Shady. Yeah, so a couple of things to recap on. Yeah, not done any Escape streams this week. It's been a really busy week. It's been really busy. All kinds of shenanigans afoot, but we shan't complain. We shan't complain. Let's just crack on, shall we? So, quick overview. I got 75 Hunter, and I got 65 Fletching, and I've been keeping up with the Kingdom. I have got a lot more herbs, and I've been doing a bit of farming. So yeah, lots more collections, and from that 75 Hunter, I did 65 to 75 Hunter, pretty much all doing contracts at the Hunter Guild. So yeah, and with this wonderful graphic that I'm about to pull up right here. You see that? How fun's that? So these are the reward sacks that I got from doing those hunter contracts, yeah, you can see I got a bunch of let's see, is my cursor going to show up over the top? No, it's not. In fact, my cursor's not showing at all. Bear with me just 2 seconds. Let's rectify that. I think I know why that is. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, not quite sure what happened there. OBS doing weird things again. Where was I? Yeah, still not capturing cursor, isn't that strange? Oh no, there it is. Okay, we're good. So yes, so I got... Where are we? Basically all these bags, and on the left you can see the leftmost ones. Those are the basic adepts. Sorry, the basic reward bags that I got, and that was from setting up block lists again with the hunter contracts. In the middle it was the adept, and then on the right those are the expert bags. And all in all, I ended up managing to accrue all of this loot, including 2 pieces of the Hunter Guild outfit and the Huntsman's kit, which has allowed me to clear out a bunch of stuff in my bank. So, yeah, cleared out loads and loads of space. I say loads and loads of space, I cleared out like 40 spaces, so that was pretty good. Managed to get all that out of the way, and the value of all of the tradable stuff that I got from that came to about this much. Obviously, there were a lot of other rewards as well, some of the untradable stuff, including the bone fragments that you can see here, and the sun-kissed bones. They don't have a trade price, but if I was a regular account, then yeah, those would be quite a lot of saving. I estimate somewhere in the region of 200 to 300k's worth of saving, so that's pretty good. And yeah, so this is what it all came to. So it was a few hours. It was a good few hours to get from 65 to 75 Hunter, but yeah, we got it done. And there we go. What else did I manage to do? Oh yeah, I ticked over into 76 Slayer, and as you can see in my chat box here, I'm currently assigned to kill mutated Zygamites on Xanaris, which is where we are now. This is the Fairy Kingdom. It's very blue, very bright. I've got 20 of these fucking things to kill. These are kind of annoying, but we're currently at 667 points. Yes, sadly not 666 points, but what are you going to do? In 3 tasks time, I'm going to get a nice big bonus amount of points, and then I'll have to do 1 more task after that, and I can finally get my rune pouch sorted out. So, yes. Let's crack on, shall we? And we'll just immediately put this on, and we'll do this, and... And of course I don't have the Shroom Slayer add-on. Still two-handed sword. Okay, well, we'll take that. And I've got the entirely wrong, what you call it, on for this. The wrong armor. I believe these guys use magic-based, what? Magic range, is it? I actually don't remember. Strawberry seeds? Sure, I'll take those. Or is it magic melee? I don't remember. But we are training defense. Yeah, that must be melee then. It's been so long since I've actually killed these. But yeah, they're little weird evil mushroom people, and they're a pain in the ass to kill. But still, needs must, it is a Slayer contract. Are they changing styles? I think they must be. Oh well. We'll have to eat a little food, not a problem. Reload this real quick. This is the fungicide spray, which we need to use to finish them. A piece of clay, why not? Ziggy says I'm installing Subnautica right now. Good stuff, good stuff. You gonna have enough time to play over the weekend? Well, this Sunday, I should say. What's left of Sunday for us, anyway? Some nature runes, wonderful. I can play later on Monday. Awesome, awesome. Do let me know how it goes. Obviously, I will be streaming on Tuesday again with Classy. We'll be doing that Grim Dawn goodness. That went really, really quite well, I think. Or as for the opening episode there, seemed to do quite well. People seem to quite enjoy it. Whoops, sprayed that too soon. There we are. Sure, I'll take super compost. Oh, I'm getting a little graphical glitch there. Interesting. Just make sure that's not overrides messing up with that. Hold on. Do that. Yep. Grab the piece of clay. Move on to the next kill. Do you already have a base build in mind, Ziggy? I assume you played Subnautica before, right? Or is this the latest expansion, is it, to Subnautica? We did talk about this before, but I've forgotten. Have to get a defense level. That'll be 73. Says, yep, I've played it so many times. Awesome. Yeah, I'm yet to play through Subnautica myself. I've watched a good bit of gameplay though, including Eve, actually. You know, friend of the channel. And, you know, friend to me personally, obviously. Yeah, see, I've watched her play quite a lot of it. Good game. Ah, all the things all at once. Defense level and combat level. We are 101 combat. Already getting them gains in today, boys and girls. Three left to kill. I should probably be saving these steel two-handeds for the Giant's Foundry, but yeah, whatever. Ziggy says, college is killing me. I look like Mappa Animator. I'll take your word for it. See. Come on, kill it. There we go. Oh, I'm just gonna reload that one. Really? I can't just reload this thing on my... I see. Okay, well I don't care for potato seeds. Let's run over here. Looking over something here. Oh. So yeah, I'm you know, started fairly early tonight, or fairly early for me, as is the norm. Basically, just gonna go until I get tired, which you know should be a decent amount of time. Okay, we got Dagannoth on Waterbirth Island. No big deal there. Gonna be a bit of a long one, but hey ho. Put all this stuff away. Coins, and put that in storage as well. We won't gear up just yet. I'm going to have to restore prayer. Oh, yes, that was the other thing I wanted to point out. So, main reason I got one of the 75 Hunter and the 65 Fletching is so that I could catch these things, these Moonlight Moth mixes. And these are basically very, very easily obtained prayer potions. They're worse than regular prayer potions, in so much as they've only got 2 doses, and each dose restores exactly 22 points of prayer, which is 2 prayer points less than prayer potions normally restore for me, because of my you know, my prayer level's already fairly high. But they're really, really, really easy to obtain, and I mix them using the butterflies that I catch in butterfly jars, and then I mix them with a piece of meat which I can obtain from Hunter, and yeah, so I can obtain these very, very quickly. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be holding onto my prayer potions for the most part. The music's quite loud. Yeah, so I'm going to be holding onto my prayer potions for more important things. Things that actually, you know, are a little more reliant on proper inventory management. And And for stuff like Slayer, where you know, where my the tasks don't require me to have a very well managed inventory, I can run these instead. So that's going to be pretty useful. Really quickly, just move the microphone back a little bit there. Okay, wonderful. Right, so a bit of junk food. Have we ever been any junk food at all? Not much. I need to go and top up on some, actually. Do some. And I keep forgetting I can literally just teleport to the Ferox Enclave to sort that out. Okay. Let's run down here. And run over this way. But yeah, guys, so how have your weekends been going so far? I've spoken to some of you, of course, in Discord over the course of the weekend. Into the farming guild here. And my maple tree has grown as well. Wonderful. Need to get back on top of farming contracts, really. Been kind of letting those fall by the wayside. That's that. That's the maple tree. Its health has been checked. This was actually an easy contract, unfortunately. So we won't get as many good seeds from this. But would I like another contract? Yes, please. What kind of contract would you like? I would like a medium one. A yew tree? You have got to be kidding me. I literally cut one of those down so I can plant the maple. Man. I'm going to go for an easier contract because yew trees take quite a long time. Cadaver berry. Yeah, I can do that. Hey, Calastra seed. That's going to be useful when I can get into this zone. Here, this is the upper tier of the farming guild, and these seeds, Calastris, we plant those in the special patch, and we harvest Calastris bark from these plants, and we can use that to make battle staves. Very, very, very useful for Ironman. Very useful indeed. All right. So let's grab some cadaver berry. I only need the one. And I'll also drop off this super compost while I'm here. Shady says, quite shit if I'm to be honest, my weekend sucks eggs, man. Yeah, I hear it. Well, you already know that mine's been rough. Well, I'm not gonna use ultra compost on cadaver berries. I'm just not. It's not right. It wouldn't be right. We'll do this though. And we'll grab the white berries for making super defense potions with. Also, I've modified one of the plugins that I actually already had installed, but I didn't have it switched on. So now, whenever I click to interact with something, you'll see it briefly flash, so you know what it is that I'm clicking on. Yes, clear for other crops. There's the super compost and the cadaver berry. Just to protect it so it's, you know, less likely to get diseased. But yeah, if I talk to NPCs as well, you'll notice that they get a green outline around them. Until I reach them. So you know what NPCs I'm actually talking to. Ziggy says, next week I will go to a party. Awesome, awesome. Birthday party? Halloween party? What are we talking? Okay, exchange. We'll put all of our things away here. Actually, we need to take that off, put that on there. And then we will use the white berries to note them like so. Yep, doing these hunter contracts, I ended up spending an awful lot of time in this little area here where you can see the Black Warlock and Ruby Harvest butterflies. I spent entirely too much time there. Okay, so Dagonoth. Pretty much the same gear as what we are currently wearing. I really should take a cannon, but I am rather short when it comes to the cannonballs, so I don't really want to waste too much time on stream smelting cannonballs, although this is a chill stream. As he says, a college party. Cool, cool. Mostly people you know, or you meet new people? Let's see it. So, I'm going to want these. I'm going to want some of these. Probably a bunch of these. And some of these. Let's see, so if I was to carry... If I was to carry 8 of these, that would be the equivalent of 4 regular prayer potions. That's just about enough, I think. Just about enough to justify itself. We're all going to the club. Awesome. We do need alch runes. I don't need a one-click teleport. The best way for me to go, I think, is to do this. Grab a... I will take a one-click teleport just for the sakes of inventory convenience. They're all 1 by 1 in there. I seem to remember they were hitting me a little hard last time I was there. So we might want to be a little more food heavy. We'll just take them all. 2 inventory spaces will be enough for the most part. Okay, quick prayer set. Let's teleport to my house. And then what we're going to do is from there we head to the Lunar Isle. And this is... I don't think this is the absolute quickest way I've got to... Oh, wow. Lots of people. Wonder how many of those are bots, huh? Oh, by the way, Shady, I kept Dawn, the little picture of Dawn, in frame just for you. I even brightened her up a little bit so she'd stand out more for you. Shady says, I noticed. Roar. Indeed. Good old Yarvald. You know, I could do something, I could attempt to do something a little bit special towards the end here. Yeah, piety's just not going to be sustainable here, I don't think. However, I can slap all that on. That's going to be a little more tenable. And this is where you can see the difference between having a decent defense level and not having one. I don't think I've got a particular reason to hold on to the Mithril Javelins, but I will. Just in case I ever get a ballista that can fire them. Yeah, slowly but surely, one of the things I am working towards is getting the requirements for Song of the Elves done. It's expensive stuff, you know, I've mentioned it a couple of times before. Construction's going to be a bit slow and a bit painful, because I've got to pay to make all of the planks myself. There are ways that I can speed that process up by using a lunar spell, but I don't remember what the level for plank make is. And yeah, I've definitely brought too much prayer here. There's a Fremenic Blade. Had plenty of these. Do I have a... Let me just check what clues I've got banked. Okay, I don't have a medium clue banked. Wonderful. Alright, well, if we get medium clues here today, we will absolutely take a break from the Slayer to go do them. Yeah, so the reason why I'm pushing out Slayer, A, it's good combat training, generally speaking, and B, I've got to, at some point, get to 85, so that I can, or, you know, around 85, at least 80, preferably, you know, 83 at minimum, to be able to go and kill Abyssal Demon, so that I could get an Abyssal Whip. That will be another one of those weapons that's on my to-do list. It's going to take some time to obviously obtain it, but tis what tis. Sure, I'll grab the Lorens, why not? We'll take Lorens. Oh man, considering the gear that I've got available to me, it still feels very much like I'm playing a glass cannon. It really does. I feel like the combat sounds are a little bit loud there. I'm just going to knock those down. Yeah, this is a far cry from some of the quest bosses that I've killed, huh? Man, these things are eating through my food. I swear the ones at Water Birther are much, much easier to kill than these. Red bar, the damn thing. Oh, and I forgot to bring the huntsman's kit to keep my butterfly jars in. Yeah, gotta remember to do that. That's still one of the only disadvantages. I mean, I can just drop these butterfly jars. It's not like they're expensive, but you know, I will actually drop the butterfly jars. I can always buy more. Like I say, they are not expensive. I think they're like 3 gold each from the hunter shop. Grabbing a helm. Am I right in saying, yeah, these have got Oh wow, it's a 1 in 2048 chance of actually getting the Berserker Helm, Archer Helm, or Farseer Helm, or Warrior Helm from these guys. At 1 in 512 to get any of the helmets. And to be honest with you, none of them are especially useful to me. You know, I've got the Slayer Helm, I've got the Nauti's Knot. So yeah, none of them are... It would be nice to see them. It would be very, very nice to see them, but yeah. That was a tasty Dragon Dagger special. Well, that was more common. I will collect the Dagonoth hide. I need this for creating certain pieces of gear for my collection log. 50,000 experience now. It's probably actually a little bit more than that. But yeah, combat training, and once we're nearly done here, I'm probably going to have to bank and pick up more food in the not too distant, for obvious reasons. But yes, probably I'll see if I can do a couple of Dagonoth King's kills. I'll only do the melee one, Dagonoth Rex, because that one could be safe spotted. That's not worth picking up. Although collection log maybe. No. Right. Yeah, I'll try and get some Dagonoth Rex kills in. It will really depend on me being able to get the setup done properly. Because if I mess that setup up, I'll get killed pretty quickly. Another Fremenic Helm. DDS putting in work now, Jesus. How many have we actually done? Wow, not even 30. Well, no. It has been... yeah, coming up on 30. Ooh, that doesn't bode well for our food. Nah, I've got nearly 1,000 Karaman left. I'm not that worried. Like I say, we aren't stressing today. Today's a nice, peaceful, or relatively peaceful, relatively chill stream. So yeah. Have you got any questions for me, by the way, guys? Drop them in chat. Like I say, I can pay a lot closer attention. Ziggy says it's better than doing no damage. Very true. Very true. From Nick Brown shirt. Again, don't think it's collection log, but grab it. Just to say that we've grabbed it, and once I've done that, I'm going to do that, and Nick Brown cloak. I'm going to knock that off as well. Not used for a clue scroll. No, definitely not. It's not worth potting back up. We're gonna duck out and grab some more food very shortly. And this is the thing, like, I don't mind if I end up wasting a, you know, or slightly wasting one of these, the Moonlight Moth Mix doses. Like, I really don't mind at all. Regular strength potion. Sure, I'll use this instead. I'll use that instead. Talisman, I will actually take that with me. They have a particular use for me. It's a bit niche, but, you know, I will use it. Some lore runes, yeah. They've been quite generous with the lore runes today. That's pretty good. Saves me having to go and craft more. Oh, yes, I've been using a lot of lore runes lately. What with clue scrolls and all that kind of thing. Those of you keen-eyed might have seen over on the community tab on my channel that I did 2 medium clue scrolls back to back that I also got from Dagonoths, funnily enough. And yeah, I got Holy Sandals, which are one of the rarest rewards I believe you can get from or one of the most expensive rewards that you can get from medium clues. They don't have any stats other than prayer bonus, I'm fairly sure. But yeah, they're really, really, really useful, and they're upgradable as well. I can attach a what is it, Drake Fang? I think I attached a Drake Fang to them, and they go from giving +3 prayer bonus to +5. Some of the higher, I think it's the highest prayer bonus that you can get on a pair of boots in the game. And yeah, I got 2 pairs of them, so 1 pair has gone into the group Ironman storage, and I've kept a pair for myself. I believe they're also used as a master clue thingy as well. Okay, so I'm going to teleport out to the Corrend Woodland here, rather than use my player and house tile tab, because there's a bank just over here. Okay, so yeah, with the prayers I was using, and let's just really quick set those up as my quick prayers. Do that. Accuracy's not really a problem and doesn't really have all that much of an effect here. So yeah. Alright, we'll bank this crap. I'm just gonna drink that. I don't particularly care about it. Alright, so put one of these away. Actually, no, I shouldn't. What I should do is I should take out that, and combine them up. Always combine up your leftover potions, save yourself some backspace. And we will drop that one off and put that there and there, like so. I will grab another one of those. I think this will probably work out being the balance here. I'll just quickly out these. Good old high alchemy. Dagonoths aren't an especially lucrative task, but their defense level is, as you can, as you've seen there, it's so low that yeah, you can deal it. You can kill a fair few of them in relatively rapid succession. How am I doing for gems? I should really cut some of these, huh? Put those away real quick. We'll grab them back out. Top up on some crafting XP. We are trying to push out 70 crafting after all. And that's one of those goals that it's not a pressing matter. Devious Mines. Yeah, we've got the thing for all of this, right? It's a relatively short quest. Let's have a look. What's the actual rewards for that? Fletching experience, runecrafting experience, and smithing experience. 5,000, 5,000, and 6,500 respectively, experience in those. I don't think that would get us a level in any of the above. No, it won't, but it does need doing at some point. Just get it out of the way more than anything. Let's do that. Oh, and I've goofed. Alright, well, let's really quickly put that there. Oh, well, I've got to look out for another uncut ruby there to put back in that slot. Not that I really need to be keeping, uncut gems as presets in the bank, but, yeah, Okay, we'll do that. Actually, no, move that back there, and grab a couple of these. These are my teleports, and the other thing that I should have brought with me and didn't is the Bone Crusher, just to clean up that drop. So that can come down here as well. We'll go back to our Hunter tab and grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those out. Food this time, yes. Grab Dueling Ring real quick. Oh! Drink from the pool of refreshment, top up our health stats, prayer, etc. And that was why it wasn't worth me drinking any more of those potions there and then. I was only going to reset my stats. Right. So we're only carrying a couple more food than last time. Toggle that warning screen off. Okay, so we did, let's see, 30... well, 35. 35 on that much food. that's pretty bad for me. I can almost certainly do quite a bit better than that under normal circumstances, but hey, RNG is what it is. Let's see. Ziggy says, I need to wait for December for the Warframe update. I don't have games to play. Oh, man. Honestly, I kind of hear you. I'm very grateful that that Platy himself managed to get the get the Grim Dawn stuff up and going. It's not that I don't have games to play. There's Once Human that requires. The thing is a lot of the games that I do play, they require a bit of a time investment, and time is a precious commodity. So yeah, teleport to my house. And like a fool, I forgot to take out an extra. Oh well. Ah well. We can teleport infinitely with this, so I'm not that worried. Same way back to Waterbirth again. Like I say, I do have the Fremenic boots, which I believe could teleport me to Relica faster, but I've got a limited number of teleports on those per day at the moment because they're not the tier 3s. We might do some achievement diary stuff in a bit. Makes sense to get some of that out of the way, right? Yeah, we can run over here. What's the requirement to climb up here, I wonder? Fremenic diaries, perhaps? 85 a Jill. Ouch. Yeah, we're a ways off that. Yeah, the nice part about being able to climb up there is you can drop down the ladder that takes you down to the Dagonoth Kings without needing a partner. I think that's the way that works, or like what that's supposed to be there to do. So that would be nice. We'll pop back up. Nope. Okay, so 33 is the maximum we can hit. Well, probably closer to 35 with Piety on, but I'm not using Piety just because of the cost of. I'll drop that. What's the difference in hit? It's quite substantial, actually. It's 2 damage. Even Toe Seed, we take those. Ziggy says, I wanted to buy Dragon Age, but after I saw the reviews, I will pass. Honestly, yeah, that game has got some pretty negative press. And a lot of it seems to be deserved. You know, I would say, you know, if it comes up on sale in like, you know, 6 months' time or something like that, might be worth picking up then. Some blood runes, hey, we take those. It's a blood rune, it's a singular blood rune. Oh well. Yeah, like I say, with Dragon Age, so was it the Veilguard, I think it's called? I've never played a Dragon Age game before. They're not, they've never really sort of stood out to me. Not in the same way as like the Elder Scrolls games have and all that kind of thing. I hear that the early ones were pretty good. You know, they got a massive fan base, I do believe. But yeah, I would personally, I would wait for them to go on sale if you are going to pick them up, just to see if they are as bad as some people are saying they are. There is such a thing as negative hype, or like anti-hype, I suppose. You know, people end up, you know, people end up kind of getting on like a train of negativity about a game, and sometimes it's justified. Sometimes it really is. And then there's, you know, other games where you know, where they've gotten, you know, hated on, shat on by the community at large, frankly, and they're really not that bad. Like Starfield, right? Is it a great game? No, it's not a great game. Is it absolute dog shite? No, it's not. It's about a 5 5.5 out of 10. Something like that. The problem with it is they ended up cutting a lot of content out for various reasons. You know, I'm not going to go into the various reasons that I've heard of. Largely because I'm not really interested in having that conversation on on a kick back and relax stream. I'm not. Yeah, so yeah, and you can kind of tell in places. You can really tell in places. There were elements of like Starfield from Bethesda that was just like, this could have been great. This could have been great, and there were some parts that I did enjoy, but it really does give off the impression that they were. The bits that they cut out, they were kind of relying on modders to kind of jump in and fill the gap. And it's like, yeah, but unfortunately you've made the base game so difficult to work with and unenthusing overall that people just don't want to. Hello there, Platty. Shady says, buy Dredge. Eve played it, looks interesting. That's very true. Dredge is a pretty solid game. Cosmic Talisman, nah, not interested in that one. How are you doing, Platty? How was your Sunday going? Ziggy says, I wanted to buy DLC for Alan Wake 2, but this DLC isn't about Alan Wake. It's built more for Control 2. Yeah, that's the kind of impression I got. I mean, Alan Wake is definitely more Eve's kind of cup of tea than it is mine. I'm not super big on horror games in general. Not to say that I haven't played some. I have. Doom 3 is more. Doom 3 is more. They tried to kind of make it all horror-ish, as well as first-person shooter horror game. I played Dead Space as well, 1 and 2, and they're kind of horror-ish. But yeah, horror games aren't really my thing. I played Amnesia, loved Amnesia, the first Amnesia. That was to my mind, Amnesia is when I think of horror in terms of a video game, Amnesia is what I think of. Maybe the early Silent Hills as well, but yeah. Platy says, people's view on the 1 to 10 out of 10 scale is kind of fucked. If a game is 6 or less, people can consider it trash rather than mid, like the actual... Well, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Take, for example, this game I'm playing right now. In terms of gameplay, in terms of, complexity of gameplay, the overwhelming vast majority of the combat in this game is, well, it's this. It's click, wait for dice rolls to happen, keep yourself, potted up, which I should, totally been doing and have neglected to do. It's not complicated. It's not super enthusing, which is kind of good in so much as you don't have to really play. You don't have to be laser focused all the time on it. Not like something like, say, Monster Hunter. If you stop paying attention in the middle of a fight in Monster Hunter, you're gonna get your ass handed to you. And then you're gonna have to start, your various hunts all over again. And that's no fun. The combat itself is very satisfying. I would say that the game basically revolves around the combat in Monster Hunter, as well it should, with a name like that. But yeah, so in terms of the gameplay, the combat gameplay for this game, overall, I'd give it a 5.56. A 5.526 rather. It's relatively well balanced. It's relatively well thought out. It becomes unbalanced from time to time, but MMOs, they do that, right? You can get very complex with it. You absolutely can get very complex with it. And some of the boss fights in this, I mean, you guys have seen me do some bosses on this, which were frankly not easy. But this is basically D&D. D&D's combat system hybridized to be slightly more real-time. And compare that to something like Dark Souls. It doesn't hold a candle to it, right? It just doesn't. And it would be silly to say that it holds a candle to it. real quick. Platty says, also my Sunday is going alright so far, considering I only rolled out of bed just a little bit ago. Daylight savings ended, I think. Yeah, yes it did. Monster Hunter, the game I seem to play a lot. Yeah. I'm yet to pick up a Monster Hunter game. I've played bits and bobs with friends, on their, their copies and such in the past, but haven't played it. I don't own it myself, put it that way. But yeah, so to compare like the combat in this game to something like Dark Souls would be absolutely ludicrous. There are times when the combat in this gets complex, gets difficult. You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to understand mechanics. You've got to be able to like prayer flick, and you've got to understand gear values and all that kind of thing. You do, but it's nowhere near close. And yet, I've got thousands of hours logged in this game, and its flagship variant RS3. Thousands of hours. The storytelling in this game, in my opinion, is right up there. Is it because it's so super cohesive and super deep, rich narrative, on an individual quest basis? Not all the time, no. No, not all the time. But the overarching world building that goes on with the quests, I find in this game to be very, very good. I would put it up there. I'd give it a solid 8.5. The game as itself overall is very, very difficult to boil it down to a singular number. If I had to, I'd give OSRS a 7. Which means, it's in the region of great, in my opinion. Not everybody will feel that way about it. Some people will look at this and go, why would I pay, $13-14 a month for this when I could pay about the same to play World of Warcraft? Fair play to you. Fair play to you. I played World of Warcraft. I played it up to the end of Wrath of the Lich King. I stopped playing when Cataclysm came out. I played about 3 hours of Cataclysm and found myself not enjoying myself, and I stopped. There are some people that have played right the way through, like Cataclysm, Mr. Pandaria, all of the Warlords of Draenor, and so on and so forth, right? All of them, and they still manage to extract enjoyment to this day. And they would probably give World of Warcraft, they'd probably give it a 7 or an 8 themselves. If you're not an MMO player, you're gonna look at something like World of Warcraft and the time investment and how long it takes to kind of get into the meaty content, and you're gonna go, this is awful. But yeah, coming back to what Platty said earlier on, like, a 5 out of 10 rating means, yeah, it's acceptable. It's an acceptable game. It does what it needs to do. It doesn't necessarily do anything spectacularly. There's nothing necessarily that stands out about this game to put it above, head and shoulders above the rest. 5 out of 10. That's average. Compare that to something along the lines of, Ride to Hell Retribution. Buggy, janky, uninteresting, boring, unrelatable protagonist. Graphically speaking, just it looked about 2 generations older than it was. Look, I'm not trying. I don't really want to shit on some game developers' retirement plans or what have you, but honestly, truthfully, that was an awful game. Did it still technically run? Yes. Does it still technically classify it as a game? Yeah. Does it still have a core gameplay loop? Yeah. So it's not a 0 out of 10 then. It can't be if you're trying to be as honest as you can be about these things. I would give it a 2. I would give it a 2. What game I missed it? I was talking about Ride to Hell Retribution. It's awful. It's awful, and it's one of those things. It's one of those games like sometimes games are so bad, you can extract a degree of fun out of it just because they are so bad. Not with that one. There's very, very little redeeming about it. It's boring. It's really, really, really boring. And And like, there are some games as well that like, Grand Theft Auto 4 comes to mind. Its core gameplay loop is absolutely fine. It has a story, and a story it's well written in so much as it's relatively coherent, relatively cohesive. You almost always know where you are with it. So in that sense, it's well written, it's well constructed. Is it exciting? Personally, I don't find it to be all that exciting. It's no San Andreas. It's no GTA 5. I would give GTA 4. I would give that a 6. I take some points away because the design of it, like the visual design of it, I found that to be very boring. Not that the graphics themselves were bad, it's just the design choices that they made when they were, making choices about how the game should look. Yeah, I found those to be just drab, very, very drab. But yeah, mechanically speaking, fine. Storytelling wise, like I say, it was coherent. I could follow along with the story. I just didn't find it all that entertaining. So like I say, you've got its predecessor, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which, mechanically speaking, there were game systems left, right, and center. A lot of things that didn't even necessarily mesh together very well. That everything from like having animations to like physically demonstrate the fact that you got better at handling guns. Why was that there? Because they wanted to do it. Hey, medium clue scroll. Right, awesome. Right, as we get low on food as well, that's pretty good. That's good timing. There was a lot in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas that if I was going to be, if I was trying to be as objective as possible about it, doesn't actually make an awful lot of sense. There's a couple of, skips and slips in the story where it's a little hard to keep up at times. But it doesn't matter because it does enough right that you can kind of allow yourself to kind of sort of suspend your criticism for a little while. And I think, yeah, San Andreas, despite being older, despite being, worse in terms of graphics and all that kind of thing, in terms of like the literal graphical technology that we had available to us, I think it was a bad game. Platty says, the fully clothed sex scenes, the gunplay, so much wrong. Right? So many little things that if that's all there was to the game, you'd be like, this is literally unplayable. This is like dog shite. But everything together, there was enough great to offset the stuff that was subpar. And so yeah. San Andreas, decent game. A pretty great game for the era. But that's just my thoughts, of course. Let me see. Let me scroll back up in chat a little bit here. Where's my cursor? There we are. Ziggy says, I love Alan Wake games, and as a fan of Alan Wake games, I didn't like the second game because Alan wasn't the main character, and I waited for it for 13 years. That's one of these things that game development studios have really, really, really got to get into their heads. If you've got an original game design, you've got something that you want to try, something that you want to do, you've got a game in mind, right? And it's something fresh, it's a bit a different story or something like that. Stop crowbarring it into existing franchises. Just stop. I know that you're doing it for marketing purposes or, to kind of try and ride off the fucking hype train of the old one and all that kind of thing, but if Duke Nukem, who hasn't heard of Duke Nukem? Everyone's heard of Duke Nukem. People that weren't alive at the time when the original Duke Nukem game came out have heard of Duke Nukem. And yet, Duke Nukem Forever was absolute dog water. And I don't think I know a single person that enjoyed Duke Nukem Forever. Because it was dog water. And if it's possible for, like, I don't want to go so far as to say a titan of gaming, but certainly, one of those up there names to produce an absolute dog water sequel, and as a result, experience like pretty extreme critical pushback, and you know, I think the companies rather are responsible for Duke Nukem Forever. I think they, like, a good half of them went under. If it can happen to someone like that, it can happen to any company. So yeah, stop trying to shoehorn things that aren't, for example, Alan Wake, into Alan Wake. Keep it Alan Wake. The thing is Alan Wake is not this big, massive, like, giga franchise, right? It is a relatively niche game. It has a pretty hardcore fan base, like such as yourself, Ziggy. And people that want Alan Wake games, they don't want other games in their Alan Wake games. They want to pick up and play an Alan Wake game because they want to pick up and play an Alan Wake game. So give them that. And if you've completely run out of ideas and there's no more stories to tell, and you know, the original writers are off doing other things and they've got no interest in coming back or anything like that, draw a neat line under it. Draw a neat line under it and call it quits. There's no shame in the quote-unquote season coming to an end, you know what I mean? There's no shame in that at all. But yeah. Oh. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've got our clue scroll. Let's see. Larkin Dogs, that's, of course that is King Rolled. We're going to... I may as well just teleport to... Castle Courant here. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee in a minute, I think. In fact, tell you what, let me go grab a cup of coffee and then we'll crack on with this clue scroll. How's that sound, boys and girls? Yep. All right, be back very shortly. And we're back. Hello. Oh, Sorry, guys, I've got to mute this one from. Yeah, that particular RuneScape track there, the one right here for Castle Corrend, I heard it so painfully often when I was doing the early leagues, Trailblazer League, I think it was. Yeah, I can't listen to it for very long. Let's see. Ziggy says, what hurt Alan Wake 2 the most is that it is Epic Game exclusive. Right. Yeah, they gotta have their bloody exclusives, haven't they, Epic? Oh, they are the Sony of the PC world. They really are. So out these. Get rid of that as well. Okay, and what we're going to do here is just do this. Dump that, grab that out. And then we grab our Graceful, because we're going to be doing, obviously, quite a bit of running. And then grab a Fresh Games necklace. And a dueling ring. We also grab a Spade. And we grab our Dust runes, our Law runes, Water runes, and Fire runes. So we can do all of the teleports. And then going to head to Varrock Central. Go talk to King Rold. Quickly pull it back up for the answer. Ordinarily, I should grab my Lunar Staff as well. The reason for you being here, Treasure Trail, blah blah blah. Challenge Scroll, do that. And then the answer is 24. Another Clue Scroll. Back in the type of an eye, Green Dragonhide Chaps, a Ring of Dueling, and a Mithril Medium Helmet. Relatively sure I've got all of that. Mithril Medhelm. Don't have the Mithril Medhelm. I do have the Ring of Dueling on there. Green to hide chaps. Is it 2 for Medhelm? I think so. No, just the one for medium help. Drink from the pool of refreshment. Oh. Shady says, gonna go figure out lunch latest. Alright. Bon appetit as per usual, mate. Enjoy, enjoy. Tybwe Wenai. So the easiest way to get there is to go to Ardoin and then catch the boat, I think. Actually, don't I have some teleport? That's my book. No, I don't. Ah, well. Great then. Fairy Ring's probably going to be fastest. Which sounds loud. Sounds loud to me by comparison. Wow. I'll go back to Fell Dip. No quick way to get there either. That really going to be it? Nah, it's Seeker, isn't it? Alright. Okay. So we go to... actually, we should get a fresh dueling ring out as well. Seamless transition. Alright, head to the house and... off to the fairing. And you might say, you know, some of these plugins, Sam, they really do sound like cheats. They really do seem to be like cheats. And to you, I would say, don't say that too loudly. Yeah, honestly, I've done so many clue scrolls, so many times. I think over the course of my career of Planescape, I've probably done in the region of about 7,000 clues, somewhere down the line, and honestly, that's not even a lot. It's a coordinate clue, and it's conveniently very nearby. Yeah, so like I say, done 7,000 assorted clue scrolls over the years. I'm not a big clue scroller. There are people that have done probably closer to the region of 50,000 in half as much time, and gotten very wealthy doing so. I would imagine. I would hope. But yeah. So when it comes to, you know, at different points in time, have I got various clues memorized? Yeah. When we start doing hard clues more often, when I start getting more hard clues, you'll certainly notice that I rely less and less on this to help me out. I mean, for example, this one right here, I could have told you, you know, Rimington off of the bat. Quickest way to get there is actually going to be to go to Ardoin, although I don't have any money, so I'm going to have to pickpocket a knight. Come here. You. I'll do 100 coins, it's plenty. Run over here and talk to Captain Barnaby, and we will go to Rimington. Of course, if your house is in Rimington, that's probably going to be the fastest way to get there, but is to teleport immediately outside of the portal and run this way. This is a long old medium. How many steps? 4, yeah. Beckon in the Shazine combat ring. Show your anger before you talk to me. Equip an adamant plate, body, adamant full helm, and adamant plagues. Okay, well, I've got all of that. Adamant plate legs, adamant plate body, adamant full helm. Book of the Dead. Even with a regular GPU plug-in on. This place struggles like hell at maximum render distance. What's your bets then, guys? What do you think we're going to get from this clue scroll? See, one of the things I could do is I could head over to Intrana to try and force Godbook pages. That's probably not a bad idea. Speaking of, when it comes to clues, I really should just like stack up clue scroll caskets. I really should, but I already did this, and my ability to hold on to this many bags, it really was tested. Yeah, I really was put to the test, especially when you consider I would have, you know. When you look at this and you see the pieces of the Hunter outfit that actually give bonus catch rate and bonus experience. Yeah, I can actually untag all of those now as well. Yeah, that would have given me extra XP and made the grind a little bit quicker. And that always seems to be my thinking. But you know, I wanted to record it, and I did record it. Unfortunately, my video editing software is broken. So, yes, that little slideshow of pictures there is unfortunately the best I can do for the time being. There we go, there's the casket. Alright. What do we reckon? Hopefully something good, right? Okay, we've got some Mithril Plate Legs tea, that is a collection log slot, and we got some more purple sweets. The other stuff is pretty much crap, though. These aren't used for anything, and I don't think they're worth much either. Yeah. Worth about the same as a pair of adamant plate legs, I think. Actually, okay, worth slightly more. Okay, let's go to the Ferox Enclave then. Recharge our run energy. Yeah, see, we did much better on the Dagonoth there. We've got 27 left to kill, and then we will go and see if I can set up Rex, or see if I can remember how to set up Rex without reading a guide. Put that away, put that away. Grab some elk runes. Optimize that. Put that away, and all this crap can all go away. Bank, and we will deposit all of our stuff there, like so. 1, 2. One day I'll have a glory. Or a fury. I'll probably end up getting a fury amulet before I get the glory. No, that's not true. Oh, so yeah, so one of the things I actually really want to get from Medium Close Scrolls is I want to get a full set of Zamorak pages so that I can finally finish this friggin' book. So yeah, so we've only got get 27 kills here, so you know, a couple of those. This will be enough to do that with. Yeah, 27 kills. On one super strength dose? No, that doesn't sound realistic. Let's do this instead. Do you and do you. Sorry, I'm just reading a message here. Okay. Okay, that's not a problem. Alright. Back to it. So we'll need a couple of pieces of food. Plenty. A couple of you, couple of you. Do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there with Dragonoth King's gear equipped. Because it's different, basically. Yeah. Before I screw up my bank layout again. Okay, that's pretty much everything, isn't it? Yes. Fremenic Boots 2. What was I lacking for Fremenic Boots 3? It's only 5 thieving. Yep. Makes super defense of the Fremenic province easily enough done. Mine 5 adamantite and Yataso, not difficult. But the thieving. Oh yeah, I need to get a summer squirk, don't I? That's what it was. That's what it was. Actually, I don't need a summer squirk. I think. Let me just check real quick. Thieving boots. Yeah, Autumn Squirk Juice would do it. Bandit's Brew will not quite do it. Okay, so either Autumn or Summer Squirk. Yep, I need to get that. And I would go for the Summer because it's, you know, roughly as easy to get. And, yeah. Gives me an extra minute of buffer time just in case. So we can do that. Yeah, I'll probably knock that out today. It's not too difficult, is it? Okay, so, back to the house. To the lunar portal. Doop doop doo doo. Of course, for Rex, we're going to use magic, and I don't think they gave Rex a an elemental weakness, which I thought to be rather unusual. But hey ho, he's not that difficult to kill. Like I say, there's actually a safe spot. What's in this barrel again? This is swamp tar. That's apples. Right. kill a handful more Dagonoth here. And then we'll go get suited up to kill Rex. And we'll be on Slayer task as well, so that'll make life easy. How awesome would it be? Like, how seriously awesome would it be if we got a Berserker ring right off the bat? Or a Dragon Axe. Honestly, I would take the Dragon Axe, I really would. That's an upgrade that we do need. See, look, even now, forgot the Bone Crusher. No drop cleaning for me. 30-20 on a DDS, very nice. Man. Wish I could have got a few more of those back in the PvP days, not gonna lie. What I really should do, and I'm just gonna jump outside the dungeon here in a sec, and I'll see if it takes 10 kills to get the one of the Dagonoth King's tasks out of the way, combat tasks out of the way, or whether it's 20. Because, like I say, if I get Rex set up properly, yeah, it's not going to be difficult to just keep going. Let's see, bosses. Dagonoth. Oh, okay, they're considered individual bosses. Lovely. Task. Kill him 10 times. Kill Dagonoth Rex whilst he is immobilized. So they want me to bind him. Okay. 25 times. Alright, well, I think the kill rate for Rex is about 40 per hour, give or take. I think that's what it is. I could theoretically here, it would be tricky for me to pull this one off. Kill Dagonoth Rex while under attack by Dagonoth Supreme and Dagonoth Prime. It would be difficult for me to pull this off. Could I do it? Yes, just. So 25 kills on Dagonoth Rex. Kill Dagonoth Rex while he's immobilized. And yeah, so that would be 2, 4, 7, 11. 11 points, that would be really nice. I might be able to mop that up. I think I can do it. Okay, so, new plan. Kill 8 more of these. That's one. Diggy says, I realise that after the party ends, there's a 70% chance that I will sleep under a bridge. Man, don't do that. Pre-plan a taxi. For the love of God, Ziggy. Isn't it already winter where you are as well? I'm not picking that. Yeah, I'm going to pick that up, I'm going to clean it, and I'm going to drop it. I'll kill the thing already. There we go. I'm going to leave myself a buffer room of 1. just in case I auto-retaliate and all that kind of thing. Alright, from the ground shield, lovely. Okay, one more kill. So then we've got 26 left for us to play with when we go to the Kings. Of course, I'm going to get jumped. Okay, so what we do is we actually don't set our prayers to prop melee. Or quick prayer to prop melee. You would think that we would, considering that we're going to be fighting Dagannoth Rex and we're going to be using magic. You'd be wrong. Reason being is because the most dangerous one in there is going to be Dagannoth Supreme. Is it Supreme that's the ranger? I think it is Supreme. I always get the names mixed up. Yeah, because Prime's the mage. Yeah, Prime is the mage, Rex is the meleeer, Supreme is the ranger. Okay. Let's get prepped for a boss. That should be in here. That should be over here. Just drag these into the correct tabs real quick. I'll polish them up later. I just want to have more marks of grace than that. Oh well. Do the Fremennik sea boots have any effect at, I don't remember if they do. It doesn't look like they do. Yeah, Fremennik sea boots 4 only. Dagannoth Kings will drop noted Dagannoth bones. Alright. Okay. Now, if I'm remembering rightly, Rex is extremely vulnerable to magic. Like, extremely, extremely vulnerable. So I'm fairly sure that we can actually just wear melee gear here and not have to worry a damn about it. So that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be a case of, you know... let's do that. And the reason we're going to do that is so that actually what we can do is... change that to crop mage. What we're going to do is we're going to pull out our regular melee gear. We're not going to put those boots on though, and we're not going to put that cape on. I will take that for the prayer bonus. I'll put these on for prayer. Is that perhaps a wise idea? I think it is, isn't it? I really think it is. Let's put these to use. Okay, so we grab that, and we want to grab our magic equipment such that it is, or the rest of our magic equipment such that it is. I could use Iban's Blast. I think that's my hardest hitting spell before modifiers. I think it really is. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it is. Okay. Let's just equip what we've got so far. No, not group storage. Although there's Mystic Robes there. Right. So I need a ring and I need a cape. Well, it's fairly obvious what we are shoehorning in there. We're getting the RD Cloak on for the magic bonus. And the ring will be... I should wear this, really, shouldn't I? Not a massive deal, but yeah, let's do that. Okay, to couple with that, we're going to grab super defense. We're going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prayer potions. Should be enough. Should be. Runes. What's death runes and fire runes? I think it is Fireburns Blast, isn't it? Death runes, fire runes. Grab some alks as well. I'm not going to be able to bring 25 Dagonoth bones back with me. But I'm still not going to take the Bone Crusher. Yeah, that defense potion is going to be for like emergency situations. Binds, where are we? Iron Blast. Set this auto spell or auto cast to Iron Blast. 300 cast isn't going to be anywhere near enough though, is it? Yeah, that's not going to be anywhere near enough. I'm safe spotting, so it's not like I have to deal loads of damage. So what we can do actually is take the Lava Battle Staff. And we can take Blood Runes. A little bit low on those. This will be enough to get 25 kills. I'm confident of that. Let's do Air Runes as well. I'm going to need more of these. I'm going to have to buy more of these at some point. Well, bearing that in mind then, let's take the Mystic Air Staff instead. Wield, drop those off. And Fire Runes, I'm going to withdraw 15k. More than I actually need, but, you know, put that away. I'll take a one-click teleport. We will bank up on Lunar Isle. What we'll do then is... I just remembered, I can't cast Fire Wave. What level is it for Fire Wave? 75. Yeah, we're 2 levels off. I don't have something to reliably boost me that much. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. What we can do instead is we can take Earth Runes. I need Earth Runes anyway. Okay, of those means we can put the bulk of our Fire Runes away. You know what? I don't know if Dagonoth Kings count as Dagonoths on Waterbirth Island for the purposes of Konar tests. So I don't know if my helm's going to work. Hello there, Michael. You started stream during my lunch nap, lol. Headed back to work and then I can chat. All good, mate. All good. Yeah, I didn't stream Scape throughout the week today, so I thought sorry, this week rather. This week just gone by. I was like, I'll start nice and early, and I'll basically just go until I get tired. And that might end up being 6 hours. That might end up being the usual 3. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah. Okay, so Earth Wave is. It's not the best spell, is it? Max it at 19. Plus 20%, well, plus 15% works out being like 21, 22, something like that. Man, yeah, this is not going to be great. But it's cheap enough, which is the point. Okay, so let's take out, try and minimize our rune losses here, or death costs actually. Let's take out 3k Fire Runes. That'll be plenty. Yeah, one-click teleport. I can bank on Lunar Isle, so that's not a problem. A couple of things I need, obviously. I need my Rune Throne Axe, and I need a Pet Rock, which I'm going to have to get from Ask Aladdin, because I forgot. Yep. Okay, no, I think that's pretty much everything. It's a shame that we're not going to be able to cast Thralls, because I don't have a charge staff. Because that would make life a little bit easier. But it is what it is. Let's just check our magic bonuses real quick. We are at -11. So yeah, our hit chance is going to be moderately reduced. Moderately reduced. Don't think there's anything more we can do about it. Prayer bonus is 17, which is roughly Initiate armor, I think. I'm not going to take the Holy Wrench because I don't need it. Ring of Life is just... Nah, I'm not that soft. If we die, we die. It'll serve me right, won't it? Yeah, so I need that. I need space for the pet rock, and then the rest will be food. But let's get to the Lunar Isle. Oh, yeah, binding spells. Show spells you lack the magic level cast. Take that off. My highest level binding spell is probably going to be... where are we? It can't be bind. No, it's snare. What level's entangle? Is it 76? Where are we? 79. Yeah, so this might be a bit of a pain in the arse to actually land this spell, but I am going to try and kill him while he's bound. So I'm going to need some water runes for that as well. So 200 should be plenty. Let's take 3. Let's go like that. Pet rock will go there. The rest can be food. I don't really need it to be, but you know. Let's go 1, 2. Okay, and we go to our house. Michael said, I started my members journey last night, finally. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Glad to have you with us. You enjoying it so far? Did you immediately go and do Waterfall Quest, like every new member does? Okay, Bird's Eye Jack. Put that away. I don't need to be carrying all of my nature runes. 50 will be enough. Well, no, actually. Let's do 200, because we are using them for our binding spells as well, aren't we? Right, yes. Tempting, but no. Amulet of Magic, no. We'll keep the Power Amulet. Just trying to think if there's anything else I can reasonably squeeze into this. What about the grasp spells, actually? Because if there's one of a roughly equivalent cost... Oh, man. Yeah, Skeletal Grasp, it's not as reliable, and it only binds for 1.8 seconds. Yeah, okay, no. It was just a thought. Just a thought, because I know that they can bind, and they are, you know, they can deal some damage as well. Oh. And that's like a Death Rune and 8 Earth Runes. Yeah. Bind chance of a grass spell is doubled if Mark of Darkness spell is active. I don't know, can I cast that yet? Yep, 59 magic. Yep. It would be more rune expensive to take Thralls and use Skeletal Grasp, but it would be pretty good. Oh, hold on. Ziggy says, I will black out and use fast travel. It always works. And this is see you later on to Michael. And Michael says, I was in Varrock at the time, so I just did what was over there. Varlamore, Pre-Rec, Priest in Peril, Tolna's... Tolna's Rift, yeah. Yeah. The Soul's Bane. Food. Of course, food. I don't need any rope or anything. So, we're just going to do this. What am I doing? We've got a space there. Egypt. Actually, let me just put 2 of these away. And the reason being is I'm going to take out 2 tuna potatoes because I'm going to try and kill Rex, like finish off a Rex kill by deliberately running out into the middle and getting attacked by the other two kings. Because if I can just hit enough damage to kill him while they're attacking me, it will count. I don't know if they've got to land a hit or what. I sincerely hope not, because oh boy, do those men do the Dagannoth King shred? Yes, yes they do. Travel on Captain Bentley, and we're going to walk over to Ascaladdon. Because we're going to need our run energy for when we get in. Oh boy. See, how long have we been going for now? Okay, about an hour 45. That's not bad. That's not bad. Look at these shoes, man. Socks and sandals. What an absolute Chad. It's awful, isn't it? Oh, and the Grand Exchange people being the Grand Exchange people. Fortunately, this stream is marked as not for children. Man. But now you guys know why I usually keep public set to friends only. Oh, climb Pet Rock. Do this business. Alright, after the Dagannoth Kings then. Oh, you know what I didn't get? You know what I completely did not get? I didn't get an anti-poison. Yeah. It's worth the food slot. It's worth the food slot. Spine lips are a real pain in the arse here. I'm going to turn auto-retaliate off as well. Because we don't want to be auto-retaliating onto the spine lips. Because I think, I'm not 100%, but I think they count as Dagannoth for the purposes of the Slayer task, so... I don't want them being killed, is the thing. Let me quickly check on my helm, make sure nobody else has killed that one Dagannoth that we were fighting earlier on. Ziggy says, I need to farm Plat. Plat, as in Plat in Warframe. I want to get new cosmetics. Plat, he says, Ziggy, are you talking Warframe again? Yes. Yes, he is. Okay, we'll drop off one food. I shouldn't actually need anywhere near this much food, provided I get the setup right. And frankly, if I don't get the setup right, this food's not gonna help. This is just keep alive until I can click teleport. Anti-poison. Alright. We are basically ready. So we've got 25, well no, it is 26 attempts at, can we do it from this, can we jump to the stepping stone from this side? I don't think we can. This is one way only. I'm wrong. And delightfully so. Yeah, so yeah, so we've got 26 attempts here. Oh, whatever. Spinach roll, yeah, that's what I thought. It stays on the ground where it belongs. That lasts 10,000 seconds. Interesting. All right. Now, you guys have seen me make this run through Waterbirth Island Dungeon before. A couple of times now, I think. Now we're actually going to go there to do the boss. Or one of the 3 bosses, I should say. Is it, strictly speaking, a Slayer boss? No, you can absolutely do this off task. I'm just going there because, you know, while I've got the task active, I get bonus accuracy and damage from my Slayer helmet, which makes getting the combat achievements there a little bit easier. I'm going to do here is real quick. We're going to rest. I'm going to roll smoke. I'm going to look at chat. So if you've got anything to ask me before I get in there and start getting set up, now is the time, guys. I'm going to have to be a little bit tunnel visioned for a little while. Yeah. So, yeah. But now is the time. Now is the time. Let's see, he says, yes, he is talking Warframe. By the way, but don't worry, Platty, they give me free slots for logging in. Platty says, excuse me, let me just log in. Indeed. You should. Get the free stoofs. Just occurred to me, I didn't set my phone on airplane mode, so if you guys have been hearing funny text noises, as in, you know, the I apologise for that. Normally I'm better about remembering about that thing. That kind of thing, but, okay. Put this together. Oh, don't forget, by the way, guys, if you enjoy these sorts of chill streams and all that kind of thing, and you want to let me know, you can do so by, well, A, you can say so in the chat. That's one of the easiest ways, I guess. You can leave a like on the video, or the stream, rather. That would be greatly appreciated. You know. By now, I'm sure you guys all know why that's important. Or, if you are listening in the future, and you're watching the playback, you can leave me a comment down below. Love to get comments. Don't get comments nearly often enough. And, you know, I understand. We all live busy lives. And, you know, you can't always think of something to say. Tell me a joke. I think I'm going to start doing a thing as well. If enough people do actually start throwing comments down in the comment section below, once the strands are done, I might start picking my favourite comment. And here's the thing, guys, here's the thing. If only one of you does leave a comment, well then I have to pick that one, don't I? You're not in competition with me, you're in competition with one another. Who can get the most joke-telling XP? In the comment section. But no, seriously, if you got any questions or anything like that, and, you know, and it's after the stream or something like that, one of the best ways to reach me, whether it's about this game or any of the games that I play, whether it's about scheduling or anything along those lines, yeah, the best way to do it is to leave a comment. Yeah, it's I get notifications when they come through, so I always know when you guys have left a comment, and yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, so basically, the goal is going to be, I kind of briefly touch on this. So basically, we're going to run across here, and we can run through the Well of Salki, or we can run through the giant rock crabs. Usually, I like to run through the giant rock crabs, just because they are melee, which means I don't always have to pray against them. I run around here, and we go over to this door. You guys have seen, you know, you guys have seen most of this run before. Go over here, we use the Rune Throne Axe as special attack to ricochet around, destroying the door that's here. We have to use our pet rock to, on a pressure plate, so that we can go through. And so yeah, so then we run through here like so. We Rune Throne Axe this, that will take us down the levels, and basically we are just going to continue to run down through the levels until we get to, where did they keep it located? Here. Ah, yes, right here. This ladder. And this ladder takes us down to the Dagannoth King's arena. And what I'm going to do is, when I get in here, the kings shouldn't spawn immediately. Well, they shouldn't have spawned immediately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run across the arena, and I'm going to run to here. And that is because Dagannoth Supreme is... no, sorry, Dagannoth Prime, I think, is here. I think it's Dagannoth Supreme over here, so mage, range, melee. They spawn in a little sort of triangle right in the middle. So Dagannoth Rex, if you don't get too close to the center, you can farcast Dagannoth Rex from here, from about here, and then stand over here, and then there's a rocky outcropping about here-ish. You pull him over to there with prop melee on, you run around the corner, he gets stuck behind the rocky outcropping, and then you can turn prayer off and safe spot him. So that's basically the strategy, if I'm remembering it rightly. If there's anybody in chat who's just listened to what it is that I've done, and you've done Dagannoth Kings before, and you remember how it's done on OS, I'm fairly sure it's identical, or virtually identical to RS3. But if I'm wrong, and I'm getting it wrong, now's the time to tell me. I know that the ranger has got a chance of, if he can wander like here, like around to here. So if you come up too close to try and pull Rex, like if Rex walks over towards the mage, you can pull the ranger's aggro. I think it's the ranger on this side. I could be completely wrong. They've got some wander, put it that way. Yeah. Let's see. Ziggy says they added wolf pelt to wear on back and wolf head to shoulder. Platy says, absolutely not me, my joke telling skill is low. Ziggy says, I would make a joke, but I don't want to, Oh, I don't want to YouTube bonk it. Hey, look, man. It's one of those. We've got chat capture. So long as it is not obviously, you know, YouTube, very, very YouTube unsafe, then yeah. I don't mind the occasional spicy joke. I tell spicy jokes. If any of you see me on Noir Bar or over on Polly's channel, you know that we do occasionally do some very, very spicy jokes there. And I'm worse in real life. Right, let's get this row on the showed. Into running. What we're going to do is we drop our pet rock here. We stand on this. We open the door. We grab the pet rock. And we run. These giant rock crabs, they can hit a little bit. It's not super relevant, so I'm going to drop prayer, and hopefully it'll be just fine. And then we're going to climb down. We stick magic on, because there's Wallosalki right here. We prot range the moment we go down, because there's ranged Dagannoth here. Flick to melee. Drop melee, actually, because I'm not worried about giant rock crabs. I'm not especially worried about range either, typically. They can hit, but it's not often that they do. Mostly, the main one I've got to worry about is magic. I'm going to be walking very, very soon, because we are carrying quite a lot of weight. Once we get to 40% run energy, our run will tick back on. Ziggy says I only do black humour. yeah. Most of my humour's quite dark. crevice. I don't know what the requirement is for that. Probably... Well, I mean, my agility level's not high enough because it's yellow rather than green. Now these guys, these boys in here are a little bit more accurate with the melee. Not super accurate, but more accurate than giant rock crabs. So... Once we get to here, we'll switch back to magic, but we are already basically all the way there. Step over here, like so. Ah, right. And from here, we are basically safe to go. Standard Slayer King's Ladder. Okay. So we're about to find out whether or not this will count for our Konar task. So I'm going to rest real quick. I'm going to finish my smoke while our run energy recharges. And then we're going to go from there. Yeah, why don't we just take a sip of potion as well? May as well, right? So I'd like to get to about 50 to 60% run energy before I actually go down, just in case there's any positional problems. A little bit longer for the run energy, guys. Just a little bit, and then we'll go in. Now, like I say, when we go in, it should be a fresh instance. There shouldn't be any bosses, so I should be able to stand on the southeastern corner without pulling aggro. But I'm going to have to be a little bit wary of the fact of the wander range of the other kings, because if they get too close, they are going to mess me right up. It's possible that Flex might already have set up the tiles down there for me, because I know that he's done, well, not for me specifically, but I got my tile markers from him. So yeah, he might already have them set up, because he has done quite a bit of Dagonoth Kings already himself on his main character. So there's a strong possibility they're already set up, and that will be great. If not, we'll take a little moment to set those up. Alright, there's all the run energy we need. Where's that Wallasalki? Right underneath it. Okay. Jump back across. Do this, go down. Oh, no, the kings are already here. Okay, so from that we learn that no, they're not set up, and I wasn't paying attention to the minimap to see if there was anybody already in there, which was a mistake. But let's hop Wills real quick. So peek down, no adventurers. Try that again. Just layer. Now we've still got aggro. We've still got aggro. This is bad. This is bad. So how are we supposed to do this then without instancing, huh? Do you need somebody else to actually help you set up now? Is that the thing? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Oh, we really don't have the food for this though. We're not going to be able to do this, are we? They're just in a really, really poor position. This is awful. Michael Clark says, made it to work, can chat again now that I'm not worried about flipping the truck at 100. All good, mate. Oh, this is not going well, though. Basically, we've got to, like I say, skirt the wall. We've got very, very little food left to do it. Very, very little food left to do it with. One adventurer in. It's no good. Okay. No, no, it's not happening. It's just not happening. This is disastrous. No, I don't want to... That's not supposed to be set up to do that. Damn it. Of course, there's the new rotations. Let's come to this world. Oh, man. If I can just get set up, that will be a fine thing. peek here. No adventurers. Alright, wonderful. Go down. This is frustrating. This is very frustrating. Okay. It wouldn't be so bad if, like, there was one person in there that was trying to kill one of the other kings. No adventurers. See, the thing is if there's an adventurer in there and they're trying to, you know, do the Rex camp, I don't want to lure the Supreme over to them, because that's just you know, you just don't do it. It's impolite. It's very impolite. Oh, this could be it. There it is. That's Prime. If we can get Red Bard to exactly, like, you know, 10 HP, between 1 and 10 HP, that would be great. Come on. Come on. Damn it. That counted. Let's just test real quick. So I've got to beware of the other kings when I go to do the next pull. That's Supreme. That's Prime. He should have respawned already. you know what? Is the Slayer instance where you got to kill all 3 of them before they'll even respawn? Is that it? No. No, it isn't. All right, and now it's relatively relaxing. Relatively. And we got the binding kill. So now we've just got to not goof it up. And I'm going to have to get him very, very, very low before I run into the middle. Because I'm only going to be able to take 1 or 2 hits, shall we say. Yeah, eventually we will lose aggro with the spinal lips. Are we just killing him then for the kill, or are there ulterior motives? Okay, so I've got a Dagonoth Slayer task. These give quite a tasty amount of Slayer XP if you kill these. They also, this guy also drops the Berserker Ring, which is a melee-focused ring that gives strength bonus. Mithril, yeah, I'll grab that. And yeah, just in general, Michael, yeah, I can do this with a proper setup like this. Yeah, it gives decent amount of experience. It's a boss, technically. I also have got the chance of getting a Dragon Hatchet, or Dragon Axe, which will be an upgrade for my Rune Axe. And considering I'm an Ironman, you know, or Group Ironman, it'd be really nice to get one. Like, really, really nice. How long? We've got 3 minutes and 44 seconds, so basically 4 minutes left before the Spinal Lips lose aggro. Yeah. It's not the fastest boss in the world to kill, because I'm only killing 1 of the 3. I'm nowhere near high-leveled enough to be able to try-bred these. Ziggy says, I think I will go to sleep. Bye, guys, and see you on collab with Platty. Indeed. Indeed you will. Coming this Tuesday again. Don't you dare. You stay all the way over there. Can wait for them to kind of both back off and then... Grim Darking it. Grim Dawn, yeah, yes indeed. Indeed, yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. I have actually gone on outside of the stream and reevaluated my sort of build or what have you. I've got I took the time to actually read through the abilities and all that kind of thing, and I've got a better idea about what I want to do. And also, I went through the weapons and such that I'd got, and I picked out one that I think is nicer. And Platty's sort of done the same. We did a little bit of testing as well. So, We got a much better idea about what we'll be running with in terms of general idea. But we'll tell more about that on Tuesday. Do I need to keep Protect from range up here? No, not really. Not really. Their accuracy is super, super, super low. Force a habit more than anything, because my defense level is fairly low. Wait for the respawn. You see what I mean? That 5 damage has just reset us. Right back to where we were. I've got to keep my health basically above 45 because that's 2 hits, and I'll be dead. Aggression is about to wear off for the Spinal Lips. They won't disappear immediately, but tis what tis. Mark says, Grim Dawn! Too much 40k running in my head. Oh, good. Oh, good. Entirely too many similarities between the two universes, really. In terms of general theme. Not the exact setting, obviously, but do this. Pull up in a big way. Come on, there we go. Force walking back. I think he's reset. He has. There we go. There we go. Like I say, I don't think we're likely to get any of the really rare loot here. It's 1 in 128 for a Berserker ring or a Warrior ring. Also, we could get Rock Shell Plate and Legs, which would be not ideal, really. And what's the Dragon Axe is also 1 in 128. Honestly, Berserker Ring, Warrior Ring, or Dragon Axe, I would be happy with any of the 3. I would prefer Dragon Axe or Berserker Ring. That would be the ideal. Michael says, I'm a big fan of the everything's quite shit setting. Yeah, I mean, I never sort of consciously thought of it, but yeah, I guess I am too. That's not even really worth picking up. I'm gonna kill this Spine Lip here. And I think so long as I'm careful and just keep within the south. Oh, he's coming dangerously close. Why are they still aggressive? They shouldn't be. Are they just permanently aggressive now? It looks like they are. Okay, fair enough. Oh, so this trip is going to end up getting cut shorter because, yeah, I don't have the means to deal with that much poison. checking to see if he's respawned. He hasn't. Now he has, but that is way too close. We are not getting anywhere near that while Prime's there. No, no, I've seen that pull before. I've made that pull before. It's awful. We don't do that. Come on, wander back down, you ass. That one we can do.
Oh man, well, it was off to a rough start, this. Welcome back, Reaper.
Yeah, this was off to a rough start, but we're here now, and we're in the setup, the setup, and it's going. It is going. Again this time. No, still can't shield. Mostly attacking spine locks out of boredom, and also just to keep getting a little bit of magic XP as time goes on. Yeah, not the most exciting boss in the world. This kind of like what I was saying earlier on. You know, like this is a really, really, really old boss encounter, and the mechanics are basically you got 3 kings that all use the different styles. So this is the melee, so he's weak to magic, and pretty much only weak to magic. He can be meleeed, but it's often not worth it unless you've got some really, 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 really good melee gear and really high stats. And yeah, and then you've got Prime, who's the mage, and Supreme, who's the ranger. And yeah, so you've got to deal with the combat triangle. And it is possible to tribrid solo all 3 of these. It's just tricky. Steel plate body. Man, yeah. If I can get the dangerous kill, if I can get the really dangerous kill at the end, then I will. But if I just end up getting the 25 kills, that'll be good enough for me. I mean, we've done 6 so far, right? Yeah, 6. Yeah, these guys lose aggro much more quickly in RSV. Oh. I've forgotten how bad they were. Again, I'm not doing that pull. It's not happening. I'll do that one though. Slowly but surely, we gain the magic experience. Not long before these degrade to 25%. Not too worried about them running out in this, obviously. Be awful if they did, but... yeah, I'm not that worried. Stay right the hell over there, you. It's one of those, I know this is a safe spot. At the same time, hey, some food. We take a little bit of food. So I don't know how long we've been here. Just gonna have a quick look at the thing. Oh, not all that long. Not all that long. Okay. Yeah, like I say, I objectively know that this is a safe spot. They're not just gonna, you know, ruin me. But still, the fact that I know how much damage they can inflict in a very, very short period of time. Oh, I should have brought super anti-poison, really. And we'll go for kill. Number 8. Yeah, should have rolled super anti-poison. Ah well. I'll probably end up doing a good bit more of this off stream, just because it is so slow. I didn't realise it was going to be as sluggish as it is, but yeah. I want to try and get to 10 kills before we leave, so at least I've got that combat achievement sorted as well, you know. I'm saving that for when I run over to do the risky kill there. And I've been poisoned. And it's going to hit 6. Fantastic. Yeah, this is going to suck. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to get the all the kills that I want to get. I'm certainly not going to be able to go for 25. Alright, yeah, so we'll call it at 10. And I will try the risky kill. Oh no, that's exactly what we didn't want to happen. That is a 1 in 128 drop there, same as the Dragon Axe, same as the Berserker Ring. Oh, that could have been it. Awful. Absolutely awful. Michael said, I heard a content creator say the Venn diagram of OSRS players are people willing to watch a 3-hour video essay as a circle. I think the same holds true for sluggish bosses. Right. Absolutely right. Oh, this poison. Ah, this poison. We did well. We did fairly well to resist as much of it as we have. I'll try and conserve a little bit of prayer here. We're going to be going pretty much to the wire on our supplies. What the hell? What the heck is hitting me? That was really strange. I got hit for like a string there. I'm gonna have to eat one of the potatoes, I think. Sucks to do, but gotta do it. One mage, everyone else is ranging. Yep, okay, we'll suffer that. Oh, it's gonna be risky, boys and girls. Going to be risky. And I've been re-poisoned as well. Alright. It'd be lovely if this guy would have dropped some bass. Or some manta ray. Dr. Fritz, hello Dr. Fritz, says the spinal lips deal typeless range damage, you can't pray against it, only tank with range damage. Oh, okay, good to know. Yep, that just goes to show just how long it's been since I actually did any of this. Myth Warhammer. Not a clue item. No worries. Are you sure? Because these boys are clowning me. Right, I'm just gonna sit that. I'm just gonna sit that. No. Nah, yeah, I make you right by that. Now that you mention it, it does sound right. Come on, I need one more kill. I don't know, killing them doesn't really make a blind bit of difference, really. Is there a way to know what type of damage an enemy is dealing, other than check the wiki? Kind of. There's like Monster Examiner that you can use to look up their stats, and that's somewhat helpful, but also, you gotta... Most of the times, the sprite of the actual attack itself, or the model of the attack, the projectile, as it comes towards you, is a good indicator of what it is. Let's see if we can just line one more kill up. And to be honest with you, I don't care if I get the risky kill now. I'm a little too close to it. A little too close to it. It'd be fantastic if I get the opportunity. If he's at like 2 HP, I will do it. But no, otherwise. That's too risky. I'll wait for him to walk back over. I don't even think I'm going to be able to survive this kill, to be honest. Not with hits like that. Nah, I'm not gonna get 10 kills. God damn it. We can take 2 more hits. And no. Mission failed, boys. We'll get him next time. How long we got? 10 seconds. Nah, it's not long enough. It's just not long enough, is it? Nah, we're bailing. We're bailing. Oh well. Oh, not even the 10 kills. Man, that sucks. Okay, now we leave our house. We re-enter it. Oh, awful. Awful. If we'd not lost so much food with the setup there, that would have been much better. Ugh. But see, this is what happens when you go in blind. Redemption. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. You're so right. What was I thinking? Oh, it's right there. Get the sick redemption proc off a poison to secure the kill. Yeah. Oh, that one. Oh, physical pain. Physical pain. Emotional damage. What was I doing? Oh. Oh, yeah. And it's recorded. It's live on YouTube as well. I'm not editing that out. No, no, we don't edit out the shame. We don't do that. So, for those of you that don't know, redemption, this lovely little prayer right here. When you're damaged and your health falls below 10%, it restores you to 25% of your maximum life points. And I don't know if it cures poison, but basically what it does is it consumes the remainder of your prayer points. But I'd got a prayer potion, so I could have kept doing it. I'm sorry to disappoint, Dr. Fritz, you're absolutely right. Didn't occur to me. You see, we do while Gothic sleeps. No problem. We do beneath Cursed Sands. Couple of problems. Well, Surok gave us a lot of problems in While Gothic Sleeps. Let's not pretend otherwise. Yeah, if you want to see my absolute nadir so far, Dr. Fritz, go back and watch my Wild Gothic Sleeps stream a while ago. It's all sectioned up. That took an embarrassingly long amount of time to defeat Sirach. He was by far the hardest fight in that entire thing. I ended up using Iban's Blast, just because it deals more damage than most of my other spells. Speaking of, Dr. Fritz says, good tab. Yeah, it was the right time to do it. It's the right time to do it. Oh, and a point, actually, Michael. Now that you're in members, and you can get poisoned, if you are ever poisoned, and you don't have anti-poison on you, or in your bank or anything like that, and you are scarily close to dying, if you teleport to your house and then leave, or if you teleport to your house and you die from poison in your house, it will just kick you out. It won't count as a regular death, and poison will be cured. So yeah. Something to bear in mind. So those player-owned house teleport tablets, very, very useful. Let's see. Coming back to, is there any way to know what type of damage an enemy is dealing other than check the wiki? To be honest with you, a lot of the time, even like if you can't tell from the physical attack sprite that it's using, a lot of the time you can intuit it. There are certain enemies that you can't reasonably intuit it from because they deal like magical melee, like a Bloodveld, for example. It gets up close and personal with you. It appears to be meleeing you. It appears to be biting you. It's magical melee. So yeah. Actually, is that true in OSRS? Am I completely fabricating that from my memories of RS3? I'm fairly sure I'm right on that. Yep, magical melee. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, well, look, we got the rock shell plate. I'm so unhappy. That could have been a dragon hatchet, man. Oh, the redemption. Michael Clark says, I need to start construction tonight. Yep, there's a mini quest. Quest or mini quest, one of the two. It's called Daddy's Home. Yeah, you want to get that done. Getting the supplies to do that with can be a bit of a pain in the arse, but you get all of the supplies back at the end of it. So yeah, it's worth doing, and you get a free house out of it. You don't have to buy a house like normal. Okay, so we have got 17 Dagonoth left to do. I'm not going back to Kings now. I will end up doing more of those some other time, probably, when we get another Dagonoth Kings. When we get another Dagonoth task, it will be something I do, but, okay. Oh, that should have been an axe. Or a berserker ring. One or the other. That would have been fantastic. Oh well, nature of the game, right? Nature of the beast. Alright, those go in here for when I'm next doing some prayer training. Pet rock. I should probably just put that in here as well. I mean, I've got a pet rock in my house, but, yeah. Well, we got a good bit of experience back in on Dagonoth Kings. It has been... In terms of this incarnation of them, I think it's probably been about 12 years since I touched Dagonoth Kings at all. I played the RS3 version, but that's different again. Their instancing system works differently, so yeah. Was it nostalgic? A little bit. Let's have that. Put the Renar weed away. Grab that out. Let's combine some of these potions up. They're leaving an absolute mess in my bank. Oh, another thing as well, Michael, it's never too early to start thieving. It's a pretty quick skill, but it can be frustrating at times, so, yeah. One of the things I like to do is, like, when I'm, relatively early on in an account as well, I'm out clue scrolling. That tends to take you from lots and lots of different places with thievable NPCs and such, and stalls and all that kind of thing. So while I'm out and about traveling in the world, if I get the opportunity to thieve from something, I tend to when I'm on a relatively low-level character. There's no particular call for the rock shell plate. I will hold on to it though, because I think it can go... No, it cannot. Okay, interesting. Right, so let's finish off this Slayer task. First, we will grab a dueling ring. Off to the Ferox Enclave. Don't really need to restore anything other than health. Yeah, quick reminder, Michael, if you'd forgotten, Ferox Enclave, come here to, you know, teleport here in a Ring of Dueling to restore your run energy. Either the Pool of Refreshment or going in through the white free-for-all portal. Emphasis on white free-for-all. Yeah. I've got another Darox plate body waiting for me. Not that I don't have the money to repair this one, but, you know, damn it. Okay, do that, and keep forgetting to toggle that back across. Alright, grab you, and you, and let's do that. Put these boys away. Yeah, I think the Holy Sandals are actually pretty nifty there. I think they're probably responsible for us lasting as long as we did, which is good. I'm going to just drop the music volume a little bit here. Just keeping an eye on the levels. Probably sounds alright to you guys, but yeah. Let's see. Zombie Axe and the Dragon Thunder. Grab those. Put these away. Really quickly, I will grab out runes. See, what did I really need to set this back up. Set my Slayer tab back up properly. It's 17, I can do that probably in one dose of super attack, yes. Probably in that as well. Grab out one of those. Dragon Dagger. And a little bit of food. And for what I can only hope to be the last time. For now, at any rate. Let us head over to Waterbirth Island. By way of Lunas, unless... I do just want to do the mental math here on... Okay, Lunas to the boat. Lunas to the boat, back and forth, that's probably going to be like, what, 50 tiles in total. And then we're pretty much right there, versus to AJR. Yeah, it's shorter, isn't it? By a fair old distance. By quite a fair old distance. Alright. To the house. I see they haven't fixed the pathing to Bird's Eye Jack. Interesting. Alright, really quick, we will grab the Bone Crusher as well, just because I can't be bothered to pick up bones. I know, wasted death runes. I've got lots of death runes. I'm not worried about death runes. I can nearly make death runes. It's fine. Michael Clark says, speaking of going dry or not getting drops you want, I ended with 51 beginner clue scrolls completed, took 48 to get a unique, which according to the wiki is 4 times drop. Oh, brother man, that's rough. That's rough for beginners. I mean, they're not great, obviously, but that's really rough. You have my condolences. Let's see. Man, that felt like it took forever, but we've only been going for like 2 hours, guys. That's surprising. I felt like it was much, much longer. Come on, mate, get moving. There we go. He says, I did get the unique I wanted, though. Little parrot friend from my that one. Yeah, that's a cool one. Oh, excuse me. And then Michael also says, goals tonight are getting thieving and agility required for the first goblin/ham quest and to start construction. Yep, solid plan, man. Solid plan. One thing I will say to you, it's going to become less relevant in the not-too-distant future, but the graceful outfit takes a long time to obtain, generally speaking. I think on average it's like between 12 and 15 hours doing rooftop agility courses, but you will end up with about 60 agility at the end of it, which basically means you can run, for the most part, as long as you like. Finish up our Dagonoth task here, and then we can move on. Oh, man. All of this, we're doing all of these Slayer tasks right now. Including all of that jank with the Dagonoth Kings back there. Just, purely so that I can buy my rune patch. And there are probably much quicker ways of going about doing it, and because I've not played, or because, you know, I've only recently got back to OSRS, I've forgotten. Oh, that's gonna grate me, that is. That 9 kills. One shy. But I've got a better idea of inventory to bring as well now. Yeah, I could probably go with 1 less prayer potion. And also, the setup as well. You know, not trying to force the supreme setup. Like I did, I suppose. Yeah. I'll expend a damn sight less food next time. It's one of those things, in so much as, like, with Dagonoth Kings and with instancing on RS3, we really are spoiled over there when it comes to it, because you get, like, a good, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds sometimes. Sometimes as much as that before bosses will actually spawn in. And on RS3, of course, it's a nuisance, because you want bosses to spawn as quickly as possible, so that you can kill them as quickly as possible. I mean, stuff with like General Grador on RS3, you, hey, Brimstone Key. You know what? I feel a little bit better about myself. With General Grador on RS3, I mean, the time to kill, he can literally be killed within a tick. You know, it's been done. The current world record for killing General Grador on RS3 is literally 1 game tick, which is insane. Less than a second. 65,000 health, or 650 HP in OSRS terms. So yeah. So the worst part about doing like God Wars on 3 is literally respawn time. You know what? I will kill these little ones. Just to get this task out of the way. But yeah, no. You don't need the reprieve as much on RS3, just because lifesteal, the ability to regenerate health simply from dealing damage, is much greater on there than it is on here. And it takes a lot of the work out of so many bosses, it really does. Like, I could, with the same stats, literally the same stat numbers that I've got here in OSRS, translated over to 3, yeah, I could have stayed like 2 hours, 3 hours. That's how much quote-unquote easier it is. Now, obviously, you know, Dagonoth King's loot is... Dagonoth King's loot is, of course, not so valuable in 3. The rings are important, but only because they've been made important by means of another boss. Look at this pity loot that regular Dagonoths are giving me now. Absolute pity loot. Oh, man. Let's see. Michael Clark says, do I just run to the gnomes? I know that's good early agility XP and transport methods. It's been too long since I played RS3 for me to remember if there's a prereq for getting there. To start with, you've got to be doing the you've got to start a quest to get in there. Yes, but I don't think you need I don't think you actually need the stats to complete the quest in order to get in now. At all, actually. So yeah, gnome is one way. Didn't they add an alternative to the gnome course at some point? I feel sure they did. Listen here, asshole. Of course. Son of a bitch.
Oh, man.
Hey, we take pity loot. Drain of Roofs is now one agility. Start there then. Start there. You can get, I know that you can get Marks of Grace on most agility courses now, but honestly, do Drainer. It's right there. It's so convenient. There's a bank right there in case you need to eat some food or something like that. What I would say to you is if you can get over to Ardoin, to start your thieving there, and get some cakes from the cake stall. Those are going to be pretty good food for training agility with, because they're not very heavy, and you can eat them in a series of bites. They're really, really, really quite useful for that. Oh. So yeah. I would get your thieving level to, what is it, 5 I think for cake stalls, something like that. Yeah, 5 for cake stalls, and keep going there until what is it people recommend? Like basically go 5 to 15 on cake stalls, and then use the cakes that you get, bank them in Ardoin, because the cake stall is. Let me quickly show you. You got a cake stall here and a cake stall here. This is the one I usually go to, just almost purely out of habit. The bank's right here. For 30 gold, you can take the boat from Rimington with Captain Barnaby all the way over here. I don't believe there's a quest requirement for it. Let me just check. Well, yep, okay, yep. You you don't need a quest. So take the boat over here. Skips out on having to make this, the great big run across White Wolf Mountain and then down and all that kind of thing. So yeah, take that boat from Rimington, run up into the marketplace here. Be wary of guards in the marketplace, so make sure you got some, make sure you got your armor on, so in case one of them starts attacking you for stealing. Invent full of cakes. Forget bread. Forget the chocolate slices. Not worth a damn. Bank them. And then use those as your agility food. That would be my recommendation. Especially because you are playing Ironman, right, Michael? If I'm remembering that right. Let's see. Just want to check something real quick here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're 5 minutes past the 3-hour mark. Okay, I'm not feeling especially tired. Yeah, I'm an Ironman. Alright, yeah. Cakes are good. Wines are good for training agility with, because you don't really care about your combat stats at that point. They heal 9 and they're relatively lightweight. You can buy the wines in Drainer Village for that matter, if there's any stock. Yeah, so you've got options, but I would say cakes, largely because you can use cakes for when you're training pickpocketing as well. Let's see. Let's go do this medium clue. Donovan, the family handyman. Alright. We're going to head to Mount Carroll. Nice gear. Shame about the RSN. 703. Yep, alright. Assignment. Bloodveld and the Catacombs of Kurand. Oh, that's a long task. That's a long task. Uh, 469. Nice, cool. We'll take it. That's some smithing training for us. And I don't know what the drop rate is, but I did get a Mark of Grace within 5 laps of the Drainer Rifts. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. Range is like 5 to 20 laps, depending on which course. But yeah, keep stacking them up because, like I say, each of these pieces reduces your weight by quite a substantial amount, and provides a slight bonus each to run energy restoration. When you wear the whole set, there is a set bonus as well, which is I don't remember off the top of my head. I want to give you an exact figure here as well. Okay, so yeah, it's not equivalent per piece, like it's not equal. The hood, the gloves, the boots, and the cape all give a plus 3% run energy restoration rate. The top and the legs give plus 4. Obviously, they cost. They have different costs, and there is a proper order to get them in, or recommended order to get them in. But yeah, when you get the full set together, so the total would be 4% plus 4%, which is 8. You know, plus 3, which is 11. 14 off the with the boots. Sorry, 14 with the gloves. No, 14 with the boots. Sorry, tripping over myself here. 17% total with the cape. Yeah, when you wear the full set, it's 30%. It's huge. It's really useful. The earlier you get it, the more useful it is. But you know, it's going to take like 12 to 15 hours. So it's not a small undertaking. Although it is getting better, from what I understand. And if you do end up getting any extras, like I've got here, don't worry about it. We can also trade these in for amylase crystal packs later on for making stamina pots with, which are also very good to have. Yeah. Okay, we'll put that away, Sam, why are you collecting so many steel axes? I collect them. It's a thing. Don't worry about it. I've got nearly 7,000 on my main character. Don't worry about it. All right. Speaking of graceful, we're going clue scrolling again. Let's put that on. One day I will get that one tick 6 items switch. One day. But it is not this day. All right, teleport jewelry. So I want one of you, and I want. I just want me to take that game's necklace. Apparently we have. You and Book of the Dead, and then we want our runes. Waters, fires, laws, dusts. Let's go. Oh, and a spade. Pairing CJR. Okay, we'll go to our house then. Any bets on what we're going to get from this medium clue, guys? Junk is not an acceptable answer. Probably true, but you gotta be specific. Excuse me. Oh. All right, top floor. Another clue scroll. You're in the Castle Wars lobby. Shop before you talk to me. A ruby amulet, a mithril scimitar, and a wilderness cape. Fairly sure I have most of those things. I don't think I've got a mithril simi. Indeed, I don't. Ruby. Let me see. Gold bar. Do I not have a team cape? I must have got rid of it for bank space purposes. Alright, easily enough to rectify. Or easy enough to rectify, I should say. Yeah, I've got to go and do the Wilderness Achievement Diaries at some point. Okay, so we're off to Edgeville, although I want a hammer first. Let's go. Varrock Central. I didn't drink from the pool of replenishment, did I? Another thing I wanted to do while I was here was make some dart tips. There we go. So I've got steels. Yeah, Mistral Javelin, do I really care about those? I don't know. I'll hold on to them now. I'll decide later. Right, so this, and then we want to go to Varrock. Grand Exchange. Let's see, I'm not familiar with drop tables on bigger clues yet, sadly. Hopefully something nice. Or a steel axe. Hey man, I'll take a steel axe. The whole thing started, right? The story of steel axes. Because it's not just me. Some of the guys in my group Ironman collect them too. It started off because we worked out that one of the best items to actually take when you go to kill metal dragons is a steel axe, because it's just worth enough to alch with nature runes to convert into coins, which is another drop pile that you'll be getting while killing metal dragons, right? It's just worth, you know, it's just worth enough. You're not having to buy replacement mithril axes or something like that, and it's still quick enough when it comes to cutting the vines to get further into the dungeon. And I completely forgot to grab the mold. Yeah, apologies guys, I'm a little bit scatterbrained today. Okay, that's that. And the final thing I needed was any team cape, which I can buy from a gentleman just over here. I think it's 550. Where is he? Mr. Richard. And of course we buy a Team 46 cape, because red and black are the best colours, and if you disagree, you're wrong. Oh, that's, yeah, I actually know exactly where that is. That's from a province. And yes, wonderfully, there is a, what do we call it? There is a fairy ring that takes us very, very close to there. Yep. We ain't getting that. Screw it. Ferox Enclave. Two steps on this med clue. Nope, wrong teleport. You see what I mean about being scatterbrained? Why did I go to the Ferox Enclave? Not with it today. Just not with it. ALP. Red and black the best, all hail Zamorak. The mortal become god. Yep. Good old Margaret. Yeah, I actually don't know where that one is off the top of my head. Okay, for realsies this time. Like I say, we don't delete the cringe, we leave it in. We leave it in. I never claimed to be Wooks. and I'm hilariously bad at the game, as we know. Not too far off a magic level. I cannot judge the scatterbrain. I went into Obor the other day, full mage gear, no runes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I've done that before. I've done that before. Oh look, an earth impling, like the one we left behind. Huh. Unicorn horn, we take those. Collect these when you can, by the way, Michael. You'll want them for making anti-poisons and the like later. Really? Hmm. Back to the bloody lighthouse. Okay. First to my house. ALP, a light point. Or a light place. A little bit of a mnemonic there. Helps if you read, Sam. It really helps. Yeah, yeah. Mm. I'm not gonna lie, boys and girls, this has not exactly been my most coherent stream so far, now has it? Not to say that I usually play the game well, but here we are. Here we are. This is what happens when you take a week off. From streaming, I mean. Yeah. Really? Really? It really would be faster to teleport away, grab a weapon, come back and kill this guy. But I can't be bothered. Serving gonna be about. Oh, good man. Oh, good. Now we go to the lighthouse, now that we've got the key. This will give me the casket, of course. Wolf mask. Sweet. Why is that not telling me what my collection log's at? Hold on. 198 out of 1560 total. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Well, I've got both of these. But no, that's a new one. Right, with Enclave again, restore our stats. Let's see, what time is it? It is just going past midnight here. So that means that Latty will be streaming, if she's still there, I believe, in a couple of hours. Platt, are you still in chat? If you are, post your channel link. Let's see. Can this be stored somewhere? It can. Where can it go? Treasure chest. I did think so. I'm fairly sure I've got one of these on the cape rack as well. Oh well. Run to the house. What? Oh boy. +5 boost, I can get by with tea and my crystal saw. Alright, let's go do that. Something else that I put off for a while. Toy box as well, I can probably do this, right? So I don't know if I need to actually put the stuff in, do I? Oh, I don't know. I don't know when it comes to these. Alright, so we need 2 teak planks, crystal saw, hammer, and yes. To make a cup of tea first. Alright. No problem. Go here, and crystal saw. And hammer. 2 teak planks. I need to make a lot more of those at some point. Oh, yes, so the fletching. I ended up cutting 3,144 maple longbows to get to 65 from where we were at, which I think was 56, something like that. Got the maple logs, obviously, from Miscellanea, and now I've set the Miscellanea in my kingdom to teak log, well, mostly herbs, secondarily teak logs. I don't actually really need much of anything else from there. I could go and withdraw the cash that's in there, but hey, you know. It's actually kind of paid off this week because I've not really had all that much time to play, and so as a result, yeah, passively I have generated a bunch of herbs and such. Yeah. So it'd be nice if I could filter this tab by fancy dress box. Yeah, I should probably put that away. Need the need the robe bottoms and the boots for that. Of course, they're all used for clue scrolls, but what else was I going to do? Letting this go. Treasure chest. This probably can go in, because this is not used for anything. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. Probably this too. Adamant's from mediums, rune is from hards. This is from mediums. Wait, hold on. Yeah, treasure chest. Just making sure. Release. I don't think I need the sets of these to put them in. What else we got? Tackle box, yeah. Yeah, I think this is everything. Alright. I will have a more in-depth look through my bank to clear out stuff like this. It's one of those, like, I could just alk it for the money because the money's useful to me, but at the same time, I kind of like having the stuff, you know. I've got places to put it, so yeah. Building mode. And I didn't even make the tea. Alright, over here. Search the larder. Kettle. Teapot. Cup. Water. One cup of tea. So it's +2 off the tea, and it should be a +3 off of the saw, for a total of +5, which is enough to go from 61 construction to 66, in theory. Just like that. Really? Yeah, okay. So it only goes up to medium. How does that not go in there? I'm confident I got those from a medium. I guess not. Medium. There we go, thank you. Yeah, wizard boots, town crier outfit, wolf cloak. All mithril, all adamant, all green to hide. Elegant, I think I've got some LE stuff. U-comp, clueless scroll, climbing boots gold trimmed. Okay, yep, I've got some of this stuff. I do. There we go. Quickly jump to a bank. So what we're going to do now is, I think I'm going to round it off here, guys. To be honest with you, I'm just beginning to feel a little tired, just. And we are at about that time. We are at about that time. So what I've got to talk to Platty later on, and yeah, it appears that she's AFK. So give me 2 seconds here to grab her channel link. I will post it in the chat here. So in a couple of hours time, because obviously daylight savings time has ended over in the States for her, so yes, it will be an hour and a half ish from, well, hour and 3/4 from now, I think it is. She will be streaming herself. She's got a scheduled stream constantly going, which actually contains her stream schedule, which I thought was really quite clever. So yes, she'll be doing that. But before we leave, before we go, let us just... where are we? What's this? Yeah, anyway, where are you? You, that. We're going to use that and that, as we always do. That will be our special weapon. Why not? In fact, no. I can't can't remember if this is immune to... I can never remember what is and isn't immune to, whatchamacallit, recoil. But it doesn't matter. Let's see. Take that. Got the Dragon Halley. You and you. Grab a super attack. Grab a few of these. And some of these. Spade. That. House teleport. And for those of you that have seen me do this countless times before now, you should know what's coming up. Although, Michael, I think this might be your first time watching me do this one. Do you know how I said I wasn't doing any bosses today? Well, it seems I just can't help myself. Let's go do another boss to round off with. Ooh, nature inflict. Yoink. Haven tug, certainly can. Deposit all these seeds real quick. Oh, we got some curry tree seeds, barley seeds, iron nasturtium, whiteberry, strawberry, and melon. Okay, real quick. One Haven toe seed. Ten of those. No, that should have been 10. There we are. There we are. I will, okay, range weapon on first. Probably against poison. Pot up. Oh, it's fucking red bar. Damn it. Come on. That was so annoying. That thing should have been dead. Oh, man, look at that. Personal best 126.40. And I got 137. That should have been so much quicker. So much quicker. That's disappointing. Snapdragon seed and an Attis. Lovely. Alright, I think I'm out of Hespori seed, so I won't be able to replant another one, but we do take that Snapdragon. That's real sweet. That's real good. And that, Michael, when you get the opportunity to watch it, man, that was Hespori, the farming boss. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Very, very fast. Yeah. Am I out of Hespori? I am. Alright, so that's the last one of them for a minute then. Okay. Well, all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you have enjoyed yourselves this evening, or this afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. It has been, yeah, Sunday chilling with Slayer and Skillin, and that is, broadly speaking, what we've done. Yeah, there's going to be a couple more like this, hopefully a little bit more organised in the future to come. Coming up next Thursday, it will be around the more sort of regular time. So because daylight savings time has drawn to a close, and the way my scheduling works with my life and work and all that kind of thing, I will be starting my streams. They will be at midnight my time. Which is, of course, I am UTC +1, which is Central European time. To put that in perspective for my American viewers, that will mean that in terms of Pacific time, I am 9 hours ahead of Pacific time, which means, yes, 3 p.m., so 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Stream for 3 hours, so, you know, most of you probably won't be in from work or school at that point. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I'll be going for like 3.5 hours, something like that. So you should be able to catch some, fingers crossed. Which is, of course, 5 p.m. Central time in America. So yes. That will be when I'm live with the next RuneScape stream. Sorry, yes, on Thursday. The absolute next thing that you will see me on, if you are so interested, will of course be Grim Dawn with Platty, everybody's favourite fat platypus. Oh, thank you very much, Brad. He says, good stream today. Good to know, man. Good to know. It was a bit messy. It's a bit messy, but it's real, you know. It's real. It's not the 5-minute clip showing, you know, the PK scoring massive KOs. You know, it's not that. I like to keep it true, and I won't be editing out any of the cringe, like I say. Especially that really handy tip about redemption. I should know that. But yeah, so this coming Tuesday, I will be getting back on the Grim Dawn with Platty. So yeah, you've got that to look forward to. A lot of people showed up to watch the Grim Dawn stream when it was live last week, and a lot of people have watched it since as well. I'm quite pleased. I'm quite pleased that so many people seem to have enjoyed it. It's good. But yeah, look forward to more of that. Same time. So yes, that being said, if you haven't already and you did enjoy yourself this evening, please do consider dropping a like on this stream. Lets me know, gets out of the algorithm, yada yada yada. You've all heard it before, I'm sure. If you're brand new here and you haven't already, please do consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to see more of my disorganized lunatic antics. There's plenty more where this came from. Got a massive backlog of RuneScape related stuff, including the previous league. I will be starting a league series for Scape towards the end of this month when Raging Echoes League goes live. So if you're excited for that, make sure you are subscribed. If you're listening in the future and you didn't get a chance to take part in chat, I'm sure you've heard this before, but it bears repeating. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below if there's something they need to ask me or something that you need to say. I get notification when those come through, and I'll get back to you at the next most convenient juncture. Anything else comes to mind? No, that's pretty much it. So I've been Sam, aka the Free Frog, and I will catch you again next time, guys. Have a pleasant evening, Neil. Good night.